Hello friends, I am SuchaSquare and we are playing The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings. And we are now, finally, at Act 3 of Roach's Path. So we are very close to the finale of this series, Witcher 2. And let us jump right into it. Let us load our game. Now this is just going to take a few more seconds. Yep. Because this game doesn't delete any of our save games, so it takes a bit of a while. Just look at how many saves we have. It doesn't delete any of its autosaves. So for Temeria. And again, we are playing Roach's Path, Vernon Roach, which is my favorite path, my preferred path of the two. The other being Yorvit's Path. And we are just outside of Loch Muin, where all of the kings and sorceresses and mages are about to convene and about to decide on important matters. But here outside is the camp of the, I want to say, Eternal Flame. No, the Red Rose. There it is. They're the Knights of the Red Rose, which Geralt have tangled with in the prequel to this, Witcher 1. But right now we have no quarrel, especially since Vernon Roach vouched for us. And since we have no quarrel, we can freely loot their camp. Polycarp. Hello, Polycarp.
May the eternal fire light your way.
Huh. Polycarp. That's the first time I've seen that name, like as a first name. Here in the Philippines, we have surnames like Policarpio, so it's very similar. Polycarp.
Renounce witchery and repent.
I remember you from Vizima.
Yep. I remember you as well, kinda.
Blessed be the eternal fire.
In its radiance we live.
And to it our lives we give.
Oh, so they're Knights of the Red Rose, and they worship the eternal fire. I think that's how it works. And there's something new with Streamlabs here, the chat bot that I'm using. I did not add this bot that is saying, "Hello, SuchaSquare is now live." I wonder how often it's going to post that. Like, I haven't really bothered with my chatbot. Like, I know you can do some interesting stuff with it, like set reminders for myself. Like, I see some streamers having that, like, you've been streaming for this long minutes, for this much, for this amount of minutes. You have to have been drinking this amount of water by now. But don't worry, I don't need that that reminder for drinking. I always have water in front of me when I'm playing.
I remember you from Vizima.
What I do need a reminder of, though, is just about, like, standing up, moving, stretching. Although, I guess it doesn't really matter since I only stream for 2 hours at any given time. And there goes the rooster. Our first rooster for no, I'm not even sure if it's the first. I mean, it's the first time I noticed it. So yeah, we're not going through the front gates. Hello, Flo. Nice to have you on board again. How have you been doing? Oh, and also, I forgot to I forgot to whisper to you, to chat to you my Steam ID. Oh, there's another one behind me, not good. And I looked it up and I realized that you can actually change it, so I just changed it to SuchaSquare. So my Steam ID now is SuchaSquare. What I forgot to do, though, is to change my my picture, my avatar. I really like this sword. Really, this is the first time that I'm seeing, like, I'm having this ice elemental effect. Whoa, okay, be careful. I mean, it's not that good damage-wise. Okay. I really have to create some bombs. Okay. Oh, I wonder. Oh, ow! What I was trying to do there was use the finishing move. And it did not work. And it was just enough time for it to kill me. Did I use Steam for TBS? No, that was actually a GOG copy. I actually forgot that I had that before I checked. I guess maybe it was from Humble Bundle many years ago. From GOG. So that's why I really want to get the others 2 and 3. Actually, I'm just going to buy the trilogy, which again I forgot. Okay, so let me just finish the sentence. I'm gonna buy the trilogy on Steam just because of the achievements. I mean, I've never really taken Steam achievements seriously, but I mean, it still feels good when you see like official achievements on Steam.
Magic or danger?
The problem though is I wasn't paying attention on the like how long the sale was. I thought I had up to this Friday, so I missed that. I mean, I guess I only have a few weeks to wait till the holiday sales. I guess, I mean, the date was there on the banner, wasn't it? I just didn't pay attention. I assumed it would be till Friday. Come on, there we go. That one was a lot easier. So, if I recall correctly, there should be a good sword here. And I also checked how much the game is on GOG, and yeah, they don't do regional pricing for the Philippines. Deathwind, Silver Sword. Yeah, it's almost double the damage of the one that I'm using right now. It doesn't have freezing though. Damage dealt to large monsters 25%, damage dealt to gargoyles 25%. Well, goodbye freezing and incineration all in one sword. Now let us use what runes? Earth rune 25 to health. Moon rune plus 4 to signs. Do I not have any other runes? So I don't. Alright. So let's just use this. I guess I can just buy more runes when we get into Lochmuin proper. As it has 3 slots. There we go. Sure flow. Okay, now let me check my trophies again. I'm using Wraith Trophy that gives me an additional 6 damage. Is there something better? So the Drog trophy is epic, gives me plus 5 armor and 55 vitality. But I would really like it if I get something with better damage. Whoa, Karen, no, oh, my mistake. I thought it would give me 30 armor. Okay, let's see what... It is epic, so let's use the Drog trophy, even if it just gives us 5 armor. Maybe it's really useful. So, want to hear something funny that happened to me yesterday? Sure, Flo. What happened yesterday? While I am leveling up, I have so many talents now to use. So we maxed out Tough Guy for damage reduction, Speed of Vigor, Schemer as well, we maxed that out. Footwork, not this, since my mod prevents me from rolling. The amount of vigor needed to block incoming blows. Critical chance. Should we get this? Okay, let's get it. Okay, and then for the other one, I kind of want to get this, which at level 2, the next time we level up, will give us plus like 1 more vigor bar. Alright, so I was watching a video of a video game called Escape from Bloody Mary. The player's character in the game went to the washroom and turned off his light to summon Bloody Mary. The name, at least Bloody Mary, sounds familiar. I'm not sure if I've seen any footage of the game as well. That moment, when he turned off his light, my power went out, and I was put into the darkness in real life. That was both terrifying and funny at the same time. The timing. Whoa. Yeah. Did you look behind you? Okay, so this cave will lead us to a back entrance to Loch Muin. This is the path that we would have been forced to take if we were playing Yorvet's path. But right now we're doing it just for fun, and also for the loot and the experience.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
Oh, that's a lot. For a split second, I thought I was experiencing something supernatural. Yeah, nothing supernatural, just the coincidences of life, I guess. Although that would be scary. I have a similar, no, not actually similar, but also a perfectly timed coincidence about power outages as well, but that happened when I was a lot younger. Maybe still in grade school, and it was the opposite. So we would then have at night kind of regular power outages, and I would pray that please let the power be back. And you know how sometimes you say, please have the power now, amen. And then the power comes back. And of course, out of the dozens of times that I prayed for power, that was the only time that it actually worked. But still, I was very grateful when that happened. So our power outages, how common are they there? Somewhat like it when the power runs out. Oh, so I guess it's quite rare if you like it happening, because we get to light up candles. Yeah, that's how we, like us Filipinos, the way when we watch like videos from the US, when it runs out of power and it's like such a big deal for them. So we think, what, does it never happen there? I mean, because here it is a nuisance. So we're done with the cave. And just this path. The only thing here is it's, yep, littered with harpies, but that's a good thing too. So we get the experience and we get their harpy feathers as well, which we are going to sell for money later to create our ultimate set, our dark armor and dark weapons for Act 3. Hopefully this is going to be a lot easier since we skipped creating the Act 2 dark set. So we have a lot of resources, both crafting materials and money-wise. And it doesn't happen that much. Use. Okay, so that's just an upgrade to... I think that's an upgrade to Ard. Oh, it's invisible. There. Anyway, it adds an icy effect to our force push power. I mean here as well. Maybe let's say once a month, or sometimes even less. And usually they would be announced in advance. I think we freak out because we depend on electrical devices more than people in Asia, I assume. Maybe. Yeah, like we don't need any... Most Filipinos don't use air conditioning or heating. But yes, when it comes to the need for internet, I think we're just about the same. Like when you lose internet, you realize that you feel like your computers and your phones are useless without internet. And it is during those times when you don't have internet when you realize like just how, at least for myself, how dependent I've been on, if I think about something and I don't know what it is, I can just Google it immediately. But not when there's no internet. And hello, gargoyles. So we need to be careful here. Just remember that they explode, alright? And we should be fine. Okay, dodge away. I feel like I'm really doing a lot of damage on them. See? Is it perhaps that I wasn't using heavy attacks before? Probably. Oh, and also I've added runes very early now. I think in our Yorvith playthrough I held off using any runes till the last fight. Okay, this is where we came from. And this would be one of those puzzles which I did not complete during our Yorvith playthrough, but now we are going to, since this is it. But not yet. Oh, I just realized that our quest objective is to follow Vernon Roach. But we didn't. Vernon Roach should be... Oh, okay. So this is the main gate. So he should be close. Or... Okay, so he's there. We just need to avoid... Yeah, avoid the guards. I'm not sure where I came from. Okay. So yeah. This is the main gate. Yep. Now let us go meet, and this is the Temerian quarters, and we should be safe. Yes, we're safe. They're not hostile, unlike the Yorvith path wherein everyone was hostile to us. So let us go to Vernon Roach. Temerians, yep. Where is he? Okay, we're close. Okay. Oh, and by the way, the treadmill stress test results were all okay. Just as expected. I mean,
Morning, men.
I was almost like 100% sure that I didn't have any heart problems.
Morning, Commander.
Hell's bells, who do we have here? Witcher Geralt, the seeker of square coin.
Oh,
What do you want?
Last time Zivik stuck his nose in. This time, he's not around. Fight!
Know what attention means, you fool?
really?
Where are
Oh, wait. Okay, I forgot where the letter A is.
brains, you bumpkin?
I don't know why, but suddenly I thought I was playing with a controller.
In Nilfgaard or here? Semper Fi. We serve him faithfully and effectively. If anyone gives me reason to doubt this, I shall skin him alive.
Aye, Commander.
Do well by the Emperor.
Ow, kick to the face.
You shan't regret
I'll
it.
get you, snitch.
Don't try this again.
Understood, ladies?
Okay, I'm not really sure why he attacked me. I mean, we already know that it was Vernon Roach who plotted the whole thing. Why again? And I'm carrying too much weight. Did I nick something from that guy while we were punching each other? Okay, let's get some of those. And why? Alright, so this is not the Temerian quarters anymore. We have Nilfgaardians here. This is Nilfgaard. And let us sell some stuff first before we talk to Roach, which is right over there. Let's trade. Oh, the only thing though is, again, my blood pressure, like due to me getting anxious, whenever I'm in a clinic, my blood pressure goes up when like higher when I am at home, because I have like a blood pressure monitor here. So before I left home, my blood pressure was 120/70, which is normal. When I reached the clinic was like 140/80. So the test started with my blood pressure already elevated. But besides that, no problem really. And shop. Okay, Geralt, we're going to sell. Yeah, let's sell this. Sort of the Dun banner. Yeah, let's sell it. I mean, it's kinda precious. Yeah, let's just keep it. Negotiator for the ice, let's keep that as well. And we have lots of Kedweni swords. Sell those. No, it's not. When I'm at home, it's usually like 120 and below. Sometimes I even get nervous, like I get readings like 108/65. So I'm noticing that every time it goes up, it's not actually because of physiological, I don't know, reasons. It's mostly because I get anxious. Like exercising, when I exercise here at home and then I get my blood pressure, it's not really that elevated. Like, what do they call it? Like white coat syndrome, is it? When people really people's blood pressure elevate when they go to the doctor. Nivde Shade. Since when did I get this? Bleeding. Yeah, let's sell it. Or let's keep it. Armor of Ban. Okay, sell that. Solturk's armor. Man. So I'm keeping those for no practical reason. It's just, well, it's Solturk's armor. He's a hero, so let's keep it. And the trophies. Okay, let's sell those, which we're sure that we're never going to use. Damage 3 to 4. Yep. And now that we're here, how many harpy feathers did we manage to collect throughout Act 2? Actually, this is it. Harpy feathers. Hmm. 58. Oh, not as much as I thought. Okay, let's just sell 20. We might need them. Harpy saliva. Okay, I think that's enough selling. Oh, the junk. Okay, let's sell all junk. Because right now I'm just selling because I was over encumbered, not really because I needed the funds. Alright. So let's go speak with Roach. Oh, a dog was approaching him. Oh. I thought he was going to pet the dog.
Ready for your chat with Radovid.
I need to do something first. Yeah, let's go. Let's not keep a king waiting.
No reason to delay it. Follow me then.
Halt!
We're here to meet King Radovid.
Have you been granted an official audience?
E. We have information about the recent slayings of monarchs.
We have information about the Kingslayers.
Everyone knows the killer is the Witcher from Rivia.
Then everyone is wrong.
Not my concern. I cannot risk placing the King of Redania in harm's way.
We bring Radovid news that will strengthen his position during the talks. Care to risk his wrath? Besides, this camp is swarming with soldiers. We'd have to be stupid or suicidal to attack Radovid.
Pass then, if your news is so important. But one word from the King and you'll hang. Both of you.
Don't you worry about us.
Greetings.
I thought Vernon Roach was going to guarantee us access. We actually needed to talk our way into it.
Temeria stands little chance of surviving if Radovid has made terms with Kedwin.
Even less if he's made a pact with Nilfgaard. He and the Emperor could divide the entire north between them.
I take pleasure in seeing Kedwin picked apart.
But they'd start with the country deepest in chaos. So you'd best hope nothing of that sort has happened.
Spoken to the king. He's a stubborn colt.
Who's that?
So the northern
Did you
kingdoms
request an audience
really
with the
are
king?
in chaos. I mean,
The King will receive you.
alright, they're fighting against each other. They can't trust each other. And they have this huge empire coming from the south, just ready to conquer them.
Geralt of Rivia.
Your Majesty.
As usual, you turn up where and when you're least expected. And in such company. I never thought they'd make a soldier out of you.
So just as like, a quick story about Radovid. So I first met Radovid in Witcher 1, and he was just like, he was right there in Temeria, which is in Vizima, which is the capital city of Temeria, where King Foltest was. And he was just there in a random room. And I was surprised. I was shocked. This is Radovid. This was the king that you're talking about. And he was just there, like, gathering information. He was a spy. He was being a spy for himself. In a foreign land, no less. Well, I guess, yeah, you couldn't be a spy in your own land, but you know what I mean. Okay. I had no choice under the circumstances. I'm no soldier. Roach is a friend. I'm not even sure what he said. Let's just say Roach is a friend, right?
Vernon Roach is a friend. He's in uniform, sure, but that's meaningless.
The world has changed greatly since we met those few months ago.
Yep.
Temeria stands at the brink of civil war. Kedwin has taken the Pontar Valley by force, and a Nilfgaardian delegation plays a prominent role at the summit of the Northern Kingdoms. Foltest and Demavend are both dead, though it seems we were signing treaties just yesterday.
And also, again, just as a review, Radovid's wife is Foltest's daughter. So he has... So in a sense, he has a right over ruling Temeria. That's why we're talking to him. What are the Nilfgaardians doing here? Why have you brought the Knights of the Order here?
Why did you bring the Knights of the Order here, Your Majesty?
The Order of the Flaming Rose is here to ensure that the talks remain peaceful.
Oh, Flaming Rose.
We wish to avoid a second Thaned.
I've come here for help, Your Majesty.
Wait, Witcher. Were it not for you, Henselt would have perished at the hands of an assassin. Am I right?
I killed a would-be assassin. Pure coincidence. I just happened to be there.
And if it weren't for
Things
us,
like that
Roach
oft seem to happen to you.
would have killed him.
Enough about Henselt. You said you needed help, Witcher. Tell me more.
If Temeria is in turmoil, then who has arrived to represent it?
Constable Natalis, the hero of Brenner, which is good. His presence is like a slap on Shillard's face down by the north.
And again, the Battle of Brenna is when all of the northern kingdoms united to push back against Nilfgaard, the Empire, from the south. So they were driven back. But that was a long while ago when they last united together. And it was Natalis who was the Temerian commander then. What are the Nilfgaardians doing here? Okay.
Has King Henselt arrived?
He's been talking about his great victory at Vergen ever since.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So in Roach's Path, Henselt actually succeeded at Vergen. They defeated Saskia and all of the elves, the dwarves. Sheila Tanserville?
Sheila de Tanserville is behind the murderers that hit Temeria, Edirn, and Kedwin.
How do you know?
I found out from the Dying Killer. The Dying Killer. Oh. Yeah. The other Witchers. Seret and Ox. I know thanks to Detmold's magic. Oh. Okay. So we can say this, but if I recall correctly, Radovid really hates magic. Because of Philippa Eilhart. I found out from the Dying Killer. You have to trust me, sire. Was our persuasion skill enough for this? I mean, let's try this first. Let's try persuasion.
I don't have any proof, but it's her. You've got to believe me, Your Majesty.
A witcher's word is
Fail.
not quite
Crap.
enough.
Don't tell him you don't have proof. I mean, there. Actually, I do have proof.
I found one of the assassins after Henselt's murder. Before he died, he revealed de Tanserville's role to me.
Why you in particular?
He remembered me from the past. A dying. Should we try to persuade him again just after we failed? Agsy him. Wait. Okay. I don't want to agsy him because if this fails, he'll be really pissed at us. So yeah, he remembered me from the past.
He knew me from the time I can't remember.
Your past troubles me, Geralt, but I have more pressing matters today. It all makes sense. Shillard Fitzestelin warned me about a plot. Apparently, Triss Merigold confessed to him that the sorceresses had set up a secret lodge.
Triss is working with Shillard?
She's been detained as a suspect. Shillard believes the sorceresses of Nilfgaard were also part of the conspiracy. Luckily, the entire amphitheater is under a spell that quells any magic. Otherwise, no one would dare go near all those mages. Well, the talks beckon. Everyone wants to see Temeria's bitter end.
What do you mean by that, Your Majesty?
The nobles are rebelling in Vizima. Lacking a ruler, they simply want to divide the kingdom into provinces. Temeria separates the north from Nilfgaard. In the hands of local barons and warlords, it will be nothing more than a means for the Nilfgaardian cavalry to gain momentum. Henselt wants Redania and Kedwin to partition it.
For shame!
I have no choice, unless we help each other, Witcher. Anais, the daughter of Louisa and Foltest, lives still. After Foltest's death, the La Valettes came to prominence. Louisa's uncle, Baron Orville, became one of the most important people in Temeria. He wanted to see Anais on the throne, but Vizima was still in turmoil. They sent her to Lochmuin anyway to declare her queen before the entire north. During the journey, the girl was kidnapped. Arian Lavalette asked me to use my connections to find his sister, which I did. My people tell me Anais is here in Lochmuin, in Deathmold's hands. I cannot mount an armed attack on the Cadwennies. It would be tantamount to declaring war, and we have gathered here to maintain peace. A lone witcher and a former soldier. That would be a different matter. Bring me Anais, Geralt, and I'll salvage a united Temeria, and punish those whose hands are stained with the Temerian king's blood.
That would just make him more powerful. But what choice do we have? Arian. Oh yeah, Arian Lavalette.
I heard Arian died in the fire that consumed Lavalette Castle.
We all thought so, and we were all wrong. The girl is most important, Witcher. I would look after her. Take her back to Tretogor in Redania, where she would mature under the caring gaze of her half-sister and my wife Ada. When she's of age, she can claim the throne and thus guarantee Temeria's sovereignty. I must attend these talks, Geralt. Time is short. Bring me the girl, the two of you. Men without country or commander. Renegades that no one seems to have taken into account. I, in turn, promise that Sheila de Tanzaville will pay for her deeds. I shall punish her with fire and steel.
An alliance with Redania is our only chance at preserving Temeria's independence.
It's still risky.
Anais, she's the key.
I still wonder about Boosie's death. The boy would have had a stronger claim to the throne.
Maybe Anais can tell us something. It's high time we visited our old friend, Deathmold.
The Emperor's men hold Triss. They'll get everything they can out of her, after which she'll be dispensable.
If it's between the sorceress's life and Temeria's future, then I've no choice. I'm sorry. This is no place to talk. Let's wait till we're beyond the gate.
Alright. So I was wondering what happened.
Crow. Summit white.
What are you talking about? So I was wondering what happened to Boosie, Anais's younger brother, I think. And yep, he died. He was killed. We don't know how. But Geralt did mention that he had the stronger claim to the throne, being a boy. So I guess they wanted someone who they could control, who they could marry off to someone else. That's why they kept Anais. And I was also wondering about Ada, so Radovid's wife, who is also Foltest's daughter. I guess when she got married to Radovid, that kind of renounces her hold, her claim to the throne. Probably that's why. That's why they still need Anais.
What do you want here?
We're following Roach now. And our next mission is to infiltrate Deathmold's prison and free Anais. But then we're just going to deliver her to Radovid. And Radovid, well, no, it was Vernon Roche who said this is the only way to maintain Temeria's independence. Did he say independence? He couldn't possibly believe that Radovid is going to just let Temeria be independent. What is this now? I don't remember this.
Roach.
Oh, one of Roach's little birds. Goldilocks.
Just the person I'd be looking for were I not forced to seek Anais Lavalette. You have much to explain, Brigida Paperbrock.
Who?
Oh, no. You'll not pin this on me. I trusted you and you sent me into a den of vipers. Vipers!
Another Vess?
This is no time for pleasantries, Geralt. Calm
Yeah.
yourself, Brigida.
We have
You
another.
were to watch Foltest's children. I saw nothing dangerous in the task. Obviously, I was wrong, but I need your help. Anais has been kidnapped. Boosie is likely dead. I need to know how this happened. I need to know the details.
You knew well what you were getting me into. You know that entire rotting bunch. The Count, the Baron.
Not half as well as you do, my dear. Who were those men?
Not so fast, Roach. I have been hiding in this city for 3 days, scurrying about like a rat. They're hunting me. I'll not let you leave me here.
What do you propose?
Escort me out of the city, to the river.
What will that do?
Yay, escort
I
mission.
expected I would need to fend for myself. I've secured passage. Take me there, and I will tell you all.
It's a long way.
You've a traitor in your camp, Roach. Perhaps more than one. What happened to Foltest's bastards is no series of coincidences. It's the result of a clever, treacherous game.
Damn it all. Geralt, I need to look to Anais, learn how we're to get to her. But Brigida might know what happened to Boosie. Thus far, we've heard nothing but rumors. Take her to the river.
Exactly right. Yeah, Flo? Why do they do that? Especially in, I think the first time that really annoyed me is in the Assassin's Creed games. We have more important matters. Okay, fine.
All right, Roach. I'll help you this one last time.
I'll search for a back way into the Kedwenny camp.
You're forgetting. I came here for Triss.
Whatever you decide to do later, so be it. But a traitor in the Temerian camp threatens us all. Escort Brigida, learn what you can.
I'd thank you, Roach, if you weren't such a shit.
I'm counting on you, Geralt. Brigida must get to her destination safely.
Good luck, Roach.
She's like a less submissive version of Vess. Like Vess is totally dedicated to Roach. But Brigida, yeah, not so much. Wait, faster than you walk and slower than you sprint. Yeah, I didn't really even. Yeah, I knew what you were saying. Okay, go now. Join Brigida later. Go now. Let's go now.
Which way are we headed?
We shall leave Lochmuin through the Orders camp. We won't be bothered there.
Here
Then
it
we'll descend
begins.
the mountain path and go onto the river. Who knows what we'll find?
Expecting someone.
Geralt the
Does it
Rivian.
matter, Witcher?
You did mention vipers. The Count.
Blessed
the Baron.
be the
Maribel and
eternal...
Kimbolt. Powerful men. Important in the Temerian camp. And thoroughly unscrupulous.
She's actually the same speed as us.
I guess I have them to thank for an interesting chat Roach and I had a while back. Know them well.
Too early to pry, Witcher. I'll not let you pick my...
The main path leads to the right.
Pick your what?
That's where they're likely to be waiting.
Roach would say they'd be waiting along both paths.
Roach. You're with me, not him. And I decide for myself. I've agreed to meet someone on the riverbank. We'll go through the wood.
Are you leading me to a trap, Brigida?
Calm thus far. Your dear Roach seems to have been wrong.
You two have a history. Or do I have it wrong?
He asked a favor of me. I was to stay with Foltest's children, watch them, travel with them if necessary. Child's play, the bastard called it. That's how I wound up in the caravan transporting the children to Lochmuin for the summit.
Yeah, that clearly went sour. Tell me more.
Soon enough. We've just got to make it through the forest. It's a short way to the river beyond that. It should be calm.
Let's go.
Meanwhile? Is this going to be a meanwhile? No.
It's not far now. Redlin awaits down by the river, at the end of this path.
Is Redlin another of Roach's contacts?
No, a smuggler. I'd be looking for another way out if he were Roach's man.
Stay behind me.
They had sex off camera, Flo. It took us all night to get here. Huh? Wait, this place is actually beautiful. Looks so serene. Yeah, so lead Brigida to the meeting place. Sure. Let's save first. So how are we gonna get screwed here? And by screwed, I mean...
It's roaches, bitch!
Oh.
Kill them!
Okay, it's not actually a trap. An ambush, but...
Fire on board!
Whoa, okay. That was quick. It was probably a bad idea to turn our back to the archers behind us, right? Thank you, Flo. Thank you. Now let's load that, and this time not get peppered by arrows to the back.
It's roaches, bitch! Kill them!
So Dragon's Dream... Oh, already got shot. That was quick.
Fools, bite the dust!
I mean... She was trained by Roach, so... She... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we're dying again. She could probably fend for herself, right? Just the kind of escort mission I like. Speaking of escort, though. Oh wait, is she down already?
Wanna dance, white teddy?
Oh, yeah, we're also dead. I thought she was immortal. Okay, again, this time, don't leave our... What do we call her? Our companion? Yeah, she did. Well, I'm not really sure. But she was down and I could loot her, so... I think she died. But, I mean, the game did not...
Roaches, bitch! Kill them!
Okay. It did not auto-fail.
Fools, bite the dust!
Ooh, okay.
Elves to the moon!
Ooh, okay. So grape shot. Oh, we have a barrier here. Matthew. I said Matthew. Geralt. So Matthew is my nephew, by the way. Geralt, you're Gwen.
Wanna dance, white teddy? Wanna dance, white teddy?
Oh. Come on, come on, die.
Wanna dance, white teddy?
Okay, we're going to use our finisher move here. There we go. Our killing blow.
They were expecting us.
No time to lose. How much further?
Not far. We must stay on this path. It's the shortest way.
You've gotten into some serious trouble.
I should say so. Temeria is like a haystack, and the information I have is a burning torch. Fill the rest in for yourself.
Okay, so who are these traitors? But no, Flo. I'm. That's actually my nephew. I think my brain just got used to when I'm annoyed. I'm usually annoyed at my nephew. So when I got annoyed at Geralt, I said, Matthew! Okay, so that's crit path. Let us just see what's around here. Oh, okay. Same thing. Leads down the same path. What about here? Ooh, treasure chest. And some Endragas. Sure. Switch weapons. Come on. And these must be horrifying in real life. Look at how huge they are. Okay, that's all of them though. Wait. Was that HP bar for Brigida always... was that always there? Because I've only noticed it now. I was going to say earlier that, yeah, I thought she was invulnerable since she doesn't have any HP bar. So nephews are annoying. Though mine is like 11 years old now. He's less annoying than like 5 years ago. Yes, it does. Looks like Titus. Another game that I really want to replay. Final Fantasy X. Diag Ruadri. Oh, it is a crafting armor for crafting weapon. Crafting diagram for an armor. Okay, let's see later what it looks like. And my nephew is not a lot younger. He's 10 years old, my nephew. Diagram for armor of Tirnalia. Nice. Why are we getting these armor here? Please, crafting diagrams. And yeah, it's just a dead end. So again, this whole part of the map, this whole part of the game, just inaccessible if you were playing the other path. Okay then. Let's drop down. See who's waiting for us. Cave. And it's actually leading to the opposite way that our quest is pointing us to. So yeah, let's check this cave first. A big cave. Huh. Okay. Perhaps it is best to, yeah, lead our escort to the meeting place first. We can always go back, hopefully. Okay, more fighting.
Slaughter the freaks!
Okay, kill the archers first. These annoying archers.
Temeria for Temerians!
Ooh, they're Temerians. Okay, so they are really from the other lords. They're, I think she said Baron Kimbold. Yeah, they wanna get hold of. So it's either they already have Boosie, the kid, the boy, so he wasn't really killed, and they're going to pit like brother against sister when they grow up.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
Switch weapons. Hello, Procyon. I mean, you remember doing this quest? And what a... Okay. I figured I didn't really know that acronym, but yeah. Figured it out. A pain in the A. How have you been doing, Procyon? Diagram, Nilfgaardian, Falconer's Gauntlets. Gauntlets? Lots of diagrams in this part of the map. Open it up. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to deal with the queen after we destroy all of these. Just like in Act 1. So, let's ready for that. By quick saving. Okay, the combat music is already playing. That's why I thought it was already here, and here she comes. I don't have strong memories of Loch Muin. It's so short I have a hard time even finding a side quest. Yeah, Procyon. Especially if you played Yorvit's Path. Loch Muin is indeed like really short, too short. I think your Roach's Path is better. Act 3 Roach's Path. Okay. Okay, first before we get there, let's take everything we need from here. Superb Nilfgaardian leather trousers. Well, if they say it's superb, let's go check. A superb Nilfgaardian trousers is just a common item. I guess Nilfgaardian, what? Armor making? Crafting? Just sucks. Okay, so this is the other exit to the cave from earlier. Yeah, and I prefer Yorvit's Path, even though he doesn't even show up in which... Yes! Even for 5 minutes. Well, in my case, I prefer Roach. So, Yorvit's Path, like Act 2 of Yorvit's Path is better.
I'm too old for this.
But Act 3 is just so short. Come on. I mean, we didn't need to bother with this, right? If I didn't destroy those eggs, we wouldn't be fighting them. Nice. Oop, now it's time to back off. Okay, yeah, attack her. There we go. A lot easier than it was in Act 1. For me, the choice is easy. Roach had me tortured. Yorveth didn't. Yorveth would have killed you! I mean... And do you remember, like, even in Yorveth's path, when you infiltrated the Nilfgaardian camp, it was Roach who saved you. Like, even in Yorveth's path, I think Geralt had more connection with Roach than Yorveth. I guess that's why. I just didn't... That's the main reason for my choice. It's just I didn't really feel any connection between Geralt and Yorveth. Okay. Okay, save again. Okay. Just how long this is making me doubt if I can actually go back to the cave later, so I'm thinking just do it now. Let's just do the cave now. Okay, Oh, so... Is this cave just empty? No, it's not. I was going to say, were they just using this as a safe passage? Like, she's actually smart. I don't know if that's her AI or if she just got stuck. She's maintaining her distance. But maybe she just got stuck. Okay. Okay, that is going to be a heavy. I am guessing it sounds like a golem. No, it's not. I thought there was shaking. Yeah, there is shaking. Is it behind me? Well, no. Like, I was going to say it was either a golem or a bulvor. Let's see the other side. It's just the same, but... Who made these torches? These bonfires?
Magic or danger?
Ooh, a wraith? Are we going to... I'll say one thing though. I appreciate Roach's treatment of death mold in Act 3. Is it... So, the way you wrote it, I'm thinking, was he lenient on him? But I guess it's going to be like a vicious, violent treatment is also a treatment. Because I don't see Roach being lenient on death mode. Dancer. Okay. Magic or danger? So probably magic. Ah. Dorian's diary. Who is Dorian? Let's read this. Is Dorian the the gay companion in Dragon Quest Inquisition. Dorian's diary. The bite wound festers and burns like fire. Poultices are of no help, yet I still trust in the beneficial effects of herbs. I am unsure whether to remain here and continue looking for healing plants, or whether to seek aid in the city. Who were you, Dorian? The idea of observing the habits of wolves in mating season was one of the most idiotic my master had ever had. May he rest in peace, and it highlights one of the problems plaguing the educational system. In studying magic, one must fulfill the whims of huh? Oh, yeah, this is the problem, yeah. In studying magic, one must fulfill the whims of senile old men. I think I smell sausages, strange as it is. It seems my sense of smell has improved. Maybe hunger has sharpened my senses? Today I managed to spot and sneak up on a hare, while usually I would not spot one even if it kicked me in the arse. Garlic. Oh, I think I shall go out and see if there are humans nearby. The moon is full and so bright that I will not lose my way. He was infected by lycanthropy. Are you Dorian? Yeah, so here's like a cow carcass. Oh, interesting. just a side story. No, Procyon. I just don't remember. But I've played this before. It was actually my first playthrough, and it took me years before I even tried playing Yorvet's Path. I just played Yorvet's Path, a month ago on stream. That was the first path, and then after that I rewinded back to Act 1 and played Roach's Path again. Because this is the save that I want to transfer. I want to carry over onto Witcher 3. So was that Dorian, or was that Dorian's victim? Deathwind. Oh, we already got Deathwind before. Brigida is like, where are you taking me, Geralt? Okay, so let's just say that this is Dorian. And maybe he made a vow to not kill humans, and he just devoured animals. So we have boar, like cow, until he just, I don't know, maybe the other monsters here killed him. His letter did hint that he was turning into a werewolf. Yeah. He did? I mean, that's a werewolf with integrity. With principle. Like, I'm too lazy to go back there now. But I don't think we saw any human remains, right? There wasn't any skulls, I think. I like to think so. Oh, let's go and check the swords that we got. We have Deathwind. Oh, I think this is an improved version of Deathwind. Oh no, this is literally the same sword that we're using right now. That's why it sounded familiar. Then Dancer is a steel sword. Nice. Again, almost double the damage. Bleeding, 30%. Adrenaline generation on hitting foe. Sure, let's use that.
Damn monsters.
So when was the last time you played this, Procyon? Because the reason I don't remember much of Roach's Path is just... I think I played this back on... What was it? 2013, I guess? And I just played it once on Roach's Path. Oh, years ago. Oh. You just remember. I have no idea what he's about to do to Death Mode. But just knowing how angry Roach can get makes me excited. Oh, and since I don't think you were here on the last stream, we talked Roach out of killing Henselt. So Henselt is still alive. And at least until The Witcher 3. Okay. And we're back. Okay, back to the crit path. I would say going down that cave was worth it. Got 2 weapons. He lives to rape again. Yeah, not for long though. I just straight up play Witcher 3 these days. If I feel like it. The last time I played The Witcher 3, as in really play it, was back when Blood and Wine came out. Was 2016, right? Oh, and here's the boat. I hope he makes the most of those 6 months between Witcher 2 and Witcher 3. Yeah, I like to think so.
This is the smuggler I spoke of.
Well,
this was the smuggler you spoke of. Someone's coming.
You'll not sail off, you whore! Kill her!
He's a mage and a ventriloquist. He said all of that without opening his mouth.
Death to all shit-eaters!
Oh, Brigida, yeah, we'll help you. Sure. Okay, where are you now? There we go.
Thank you. I'd not have survived on my own.
Yeah, you wouldn't have.
You've dragged me far away from the city. You owe me an explanation. Who were those men? Who have you been hiding from?
I don't know.
3 days like a rat, you said, and you don't know?
I knew. I mean, I had my suspicions.
Oh my goodness.
So talk.
Yeah. Are you going to tell me she just, like, aborted the mission? And just needed us to, like, get out? Maravel and Kimball. Yeah.
Who's out to kill you?
I don't know.
Go again.
Truly, I cannot be sure. At first I thought it was revenge for the children. But he knows I'm no traitor.
Who?
It's not Roach. We both know that.
Yes, you're right.
They seem to take a really hard stance on coprophilia. Which I don't know the meaning of. It is the love of sexual attraction to, let's see, coprophilia. Abnormal interest and pleasure in, oh, when he said death to all shit eaters. Okay. Yep. So it's actually, yeah, eating them, not actually making love with. Yeah, okay. It's not a sexual attraction. What happened to the convoy? I need to hear about Marivelle and Kimball. Yeah. Convoy.
What happened to the convoy carrying Anais and Busi? What about the children?
We were ambushed. The caravan was destroyed.
I need details.
We were traveling along the agreed path, with a limited escort so as not to draw attention. The children were in 2 separate wagons, a safety measure, I was told.
Which one were you in?
I was with Anais. One day a messenger appeared with orders for the caravan's commander. A change of plans. We turned north to travel a longer route for safety's sake. Soon after the turnoff, we were attacked.
Okay, this is much better. There we go. Paint me a picture. And you just ran off like that? Vess wouldn't have run off. You're no Vess. Superb animation, right, Procyon?
The attackers were killing everyone indiscriminately. One pulled me from the wagon, but a bolt pierced his neck. It was mayhem. I ran for the bushes and hid.
Did you see what happened to the children?
The driver of Busi's wagon was shot. The horses got spooked and ran off into the forest, taking the wagon with them. When the fighting was done, they found Anais still in her wagon. I turned away for fear of what they might do. They merely grabbed her and fled.
Any idea what happened to the caravan commander's orders?
I have them. After they took Anais, the bastards were in a hurry. They didn't even think to search the corpses. Take them.
Thanks. Sure you can manage that boat?
I must. I'll not return to the city. Thank you again, Witcher. And follow this through. You'll do us all a favor.
Okay, I should have asked about Marivelle and Kimball first. Okay. I hope you give me another chance to quick travel to Lockwood later, because right now I want to stay here and loot. So after that conversation, we're still not sure who among the Temerian nobles attacked the caravan, right? Well, we do know that Anais is with death mode. But for example, who were these Temerian soldiers who were attacking us? Who were they under? Nothing. Okay, let's level up. One talent, we'll put it here just to get one more vigor. And now we have 4 bars, right? Yep, 4 bars of vigor. And I'm afraid that it's going to make me run back to Lockwood. Game, please don't. I mean, this water animation kind of looks like Witcher 3, to be honest. Yep, we're going to have to run back. And I can say that that loot was not worth this. But such is life. Need to deal with the consequences of our actions and stuff. This forest really reminds me of Act 1. So what did we actually learn from that whole thing? We learned that the caravan was attacked. And nothing else. Let me read the journal. I'm sure she should have given us some kind of information, right? I must have missed it. Go save Triss or help Roach. Recover. Foltest's child. Assassins of Kings, Lilies, and Vipers. Core to settle. Let's go to our finished quest. Oh, it's not here. Prologue. Chapter 1. Chapter 2. Score to settle. Not that. Crown. Oh, okay. Crown Witness is what it's called. Geralt had fulfilled his end of the deal, and the woman proceeded to fulfill hers. She told the Witcher everything she knew about Boosie's disappearance and gave him a valuable piece of evidence. Our hero could now return to Lochmuin and begin his investigation. Okay. Did she say that... I missed it. Maybe they were traveling in different caravans, right? So she was not with Anais, she was with Boosie. Anyway. Oh, okay. Return to Lochmuin. Yes. Because they did not create the map for that, which connects this to Lochmuin, so we fast travel. That was that. Talk to Kimbold about Foltest's children. Sure. So was that the end of Crown Witness? Yep, that was that. I can imagine how hard it must be for those kids. Like at first, their castle gets attacked by Foltest, and then at the end of the attack, Foltest just appears and tells them that like he's going to take care of them, to love him as their father. And then after a few seconds, Foltest gets murdered. And now everyone in Temeria, every lord in Temeria wants to have them, wants to get custody of them. And now Anais, yeah, she's separated from her brother. And what are those? Can we get there? Nope. Forever out of our reach. Whatever those two things are. And now Anais is with Uncle Detmold. Yeah, Dad beats your mom, tells you he loves you, gets shanked in front of his best friend, you get kidnapped. Yep. That's the short of it, and it's locked. Mom gets tortured to death in the dungeon. Let me... What actually happened in my playthrough? What happens if you spare... Like if you convince Aryan Lavalette to drop his weapons down, because then he gets tortured. What happens to Louisa? Is that her name? Louise Lavalette? Okay, I'm lost. This is back there, right? Yep. Yeah, she always survives no matter what. Okay. Because we see her in Witcher 3, right? And frankly, when I played Witcher 3, I didn't even remember that that was supposed to be her.
I remember you from Blessed be
Yeah,
the
yeah.
eternal fire.
Oh, by the way, can we talk to Polycarp? Anton. Oh, okay.
its heat we eagerly battle.
They don't have special dialogue, I guess.
May the eternal fire light your way.
They are named, but no special dialogue. Okay, we're back at the Temerian quarters. And let us talk to Baron Kimbold. Lilies and Vipers. Okay. She made her way to Loch Muin with what she hoped she did not know. With what hope she did not know. Okay. That too was where the aforementioned unknown assailants reappeared, clearly intent on killing the last living witness of their attack. And that was when Geralt had stepped in. Grateful for his help, Brigida gave our hero Kimbold's letter ordering the convoy to change course. Okay. That's the thing that I missed earlier. Thus confirming her story, the Witcher decided to speak with the nobleman and learn what had prompted him to issue the order. The search for Boosie had begun, so he is probably still alive. So let's go to our inventory. Let us read that letter. Yeah, I mean, he could have genuinely thought that that would be a safer route. From Baron Kimbold to Horst Lubovitz. Honorable Sir, I'm the last man who would tell others how to do their job, knowing even less about leading convoys than about carpentry, and I hasten to inform you that I deal with wood and— oh, get on with it, Baron Kimbold. However, with the safety of Foltest's children in mind, I must warn you and suggest a change of course. The original route proved to be very dangerous and ridden with brigands, a fact that we, traveling ahead of you and on the trail, experienced personally. Constable Natalis himself was lightly wounded by the treacherous arrow. Due to the importance of those in your care and responsibility resting upon your shoulders, I suggest you travel through Starling Valley. Rest at a local tavern, and then follow the old trail, which Foltest successfully rid of robbers in his time. Remember, should anything happen to those in your care, their blood shall be on your hands. Kimbold. I don't know though, this letter sounds manipulative. So let us save.
The king of reagents.
And we're lost. Note for scribe. Oh, it is a quest item. Formula for confirming the authenticity of correspondence. What luck that we found this. The pages have been soaked in a substance that will turn blue when treated with the activator. The activator's composition must be kept secret, but I offer it here in encrypted form as a reminder. Light quench shit rinse. Thus you will defact events. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform. So shit into piss.
Young alchemist, do as you order.
Okay, I'm just... that's a lot. Yeah, don't take that yet. I'm just going to wait for the quest to tell me what to do, okay? So, that must mean that Baron Kimbold is going to deny having written that correspondence, and we will have to authenticate it using those means. But let's wait for the game to tell us.
Where have we met?
I believe there's been a misunderstanding, my lord.
Get out before I call my guards.
And what might I convey?
Nice blue eyes he has.
Baron, sir, you gave your word.
For the last time, out! Tend to this matter.
Baron Ravenin Kimbolt, I presume.
Does that Witcher's code of yours exempt you from court etiquette? Does it grant you the right to speak to the Highborn without being asked to do so?
I guess I don't need to introduce myself.
Oh no. I know who you are. Geralt of Rivia. Foltest's other favorite hound alongside Roach. Not purebred. They say you bring trouble wherever you appear.
And are we still online? Okay, we're online. For a second there, I think I dropped some frames. I know you ordered the convoy to change course. So immediately, I already hate this guy who thinks so highly of himself. Although, if you were raised a noble, believing you were better than everyone else, I think that would be your nature. It's not your fault, but still. What are you doing in Loch Muin? Who was that
thug I passed in the doorway?
He's of no concern to you.
I'm asking.
People like him sometimes do stupid things.
Did I ask for your opinion on the matter?
Whose voice actor is it again? He sounds so familiar. I think this is even a character here in The Witcher 2. Whose voice does he have?
What'll happen to Temeria?
Is that a note of nostalgia I hear in your voice? Remembering your service under Foltest, or recalling some romp in the sack with the royal advisor? Whichever it may be, spare me your courtesy. You don't care a lick about my country.
Yeah, screw Temeria. I decide what I care about. Yeah, I ask for Roach's sake. Let's try to be nice.
I asked.
Keep our cool.
Friend, I came here with Vernon Roach.
I know.
We royal hounds like to stick together.
Understand this. I'm talking to you only out of respect for Foltest. Out of remembrance for him.
Haven't seen much evidence of that remembrance, aside from the rewards on my head.
They'd have hanged you if not for the testimony of little Anais.
So the girl finally talked.
Whoever that monk was, to me, he was just like you.
So what happens to Temeria? So what'll happen? Let's stop asking. He's not going to tell us.
I didn't kill Foltest. That's just one of the things that makes us different.
Really? What else? Honor? Principles?
I'm a witcher. I don't kill humans for coin.
Are you certain it's not just a question of price? Tell me, Geralt. What were you doing at Foltest's side that unfortunate day?
Excuse me for the dog. Oh yeah. We were actually killing other humans back then, weren't we? Oops. Well. I shouldn't have been there. Okay, you got me. I shouldn't have been there.
You're right. I should have turned Foltest down.
The royal entourage is no place for a witcher.
We were supposed to leave after the battle, Triss and I. Foltest had already consented. I should have left before the battle. The convoy carrying Anais and Busi was ambushed. Why?
I'd like to know that myself.
I've seen your letter to Horst Lubbock, the one in which you ordered him to abandon the planned route.
Nonsense! I sent no such letter.
The letter looked authentic. So the game is really trying to make me hate this guy, which makes me think that it's a red herring. And that he didn't actually send it.
The letter bears your seal and signature, Baron.
Where is it?
I have it.
Show me.
Swear that you'll return it. I'll hang on. I'll hang on to it, but I really want to. Okay, swear that you'll return it.
I need you to promise.
What?
That I'll get the letter back.
I tire of your tone, Witcher. Damn. So be it. I pledge to return the letter to you. I merely want to see this original with my own eyes. It is my seal, but the hand is forged, sloppily.
Words come cheap, Baron. I'm finding it hard to believe you.
I care little for what you believe. We're dealing with a forgery. Whoever is behind this has crossed a Temerian noble, and will be duly punished. My scribe will test the letter and confirm what I claim.
All right. I'll see what this scribe has to say.
There are objective means of examining the letter's authenticity. I promise to pay you well for learning the truth.
The truth does taste better when payment's involved.
Yeah, good is its own reward, but sometimes an actual reward is makes it just even better.
It's you!
It's me. So we go back. Where's that door? Here it is. Talk to the scribe and we will do some chemistry to authenticate that letter. So we have already spoken to Kimbolt.
Drunker than a bard. Won't get anything out of him. Maybe there's something about testing letters in his notes.
Oh. Okay. We'll need to do it ourselves. Of course.
Young alchemist, do as you order. Hadass it to water.
So add in Lavalette interrogation report. Oh. Let's read that. So the interrogation, like the, what is it called? The confession, the forged confession that we saw in the prologue. I guess this is different. Upon completing the initial procedures, we began the interrogation proper. Arjen Lavalette was informed of the tools which would be used. His answer, being vulgar and unworthy of a high-born man, was not recorded. Then the unkind master began to brand him with hot iron, the kind of matter. Okay.
The king of reagents.
Just a narrative report of what they did. It's kind of funny, because as a teacher, we were made to write lots and lots of narrative reports, which I really thought was like useless. It was just a waste of our time.
I'm clear of mind,
Invisible
like
ink. Okay, so these are the stuff that we're going to use. So yeah, okay, let's take all. See the scribe about the letter's authenticity, or go to Natalis and charge Kimbolt with the crime. Okay.
According to the scribe's notes, if this is Kimbolt's letter, the paper it's written on was treated with an invisible dye. An activator should bring out the dye, turning the paper blue. Now for the activator's formula. Better try it on some drafts first.
Okay, I like that. I was wondering how they were actually going to prove that it's a forgery, but yeah, it seems like every official letter from Kimbolt is treated with this invisible dye. And they're smart. They're smart to do that. Read the scribe's notes.
How did it go? Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform.
Okay, again?
How did it go?
Light, quench, shit, rinse.
Thus you will the facts
Light,
evince.
quench, shit, rinse.
To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform.
Okay. So, test a draft letter.
I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter.
Okay. Add cormorant guano to the cormorant. Where have I heard that before? Cormorant is a bird, right? Or is it the fish that the bird eats? Let me just Google that again. Cormorant. Oh yeah, cormorant is the bird. So gently warm the flask and add vitriol oil. Add burnt lime to the flask. Heat the flask. Capture the vapors and douse them with water. Add water to the flask. Add heated copper to the flask. Walko scribe's notes again. Light quench. Oh, excuse me. Someone's at the gate. I'll be back in 3 minutes.
Deformed guano into piss transform.
Okay, we're back. Now, it said light, quench, shit, rinse. So, light, gently warm the flask and add vitriol oil. Add burnt lime. What would this be in that formula? So what's going to light it? Heat the flask, capture the vapors and douse them with water. Capture the vapors and douse them with water. Would this be the heat and again? Light quench.
Light, quench, shit, rinse.
Add water to the flask. Add heated copper to the flask. Well, adding heated copper should light it. Is that what it means by light? See what happens.
Heated copper.
And then quench it by heat the flask, capture the vapors and douse them with water. Or add water to the flask.
A bit of water.
And then the guano.
Everything's better with a dash of bird guano.
Oh no, the water is the rinse. Again. How do we get out of this? I guess we don't, huh? So what should I do? Just go with another choice? Okay.
Wait for it to dissolve. Damn. Destroyed that letter. I need to be more careful.
Okay. Again.
I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter.
So let us add heated... So there are 4 steps. The first one is add heated copper.
Heated copper.
And then heat the flask, capture the vapors, and douse them with water.
To dissolve.
Bird guano.
Everything's better with a dash of bird guano.
And then add water.
A bit of water. Damn.
Ooh,
Destroyed that letter.
okay, that was wrong as well. How many? We have a lot of draft letters.
Will bring out the dye and apply it.
So,
how did it go?
Light quench.
Light, quench, shit, rinse.
Quench. So it's just probably adding water again. So add water twice. Add burnt lime. Gently warm the flask. Add vitriol oil.
How did it go?
Light. Light.
Wait for it to dissolve.
I just want to find out if there's really should be always 4 steps. Because maybe this could be counted as 2 steps. Like heat the flask and then douse it with water. And then bird guano.
Everything's better with a dash of bird guano.
And then rinse with water.
A bit of water.
Nope. Okay, it needs actual 4 steps.
A bit of water. Damn. Destroyed that letter.
Well, that is why Geralt is a witcher, not an alchemist. Again, test the draft letter.
I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter.
Okay, so what I did the first time that I thought was the correct way to go is add heated copper and then douse it with water, the guano, and then water to the flask as rinse. But let's say that I'm not really familiar with lime, that's why. Add burnt lime to the flask. Or let's do this. Gently warm the flask.
Be careful with this.
Let's say that is light. And then we rinse. Or what is the
go?
We quench by adding water. Heat the flask, capture the vapors, and douse them with water. Let's try this.
Wait for it to dissolve.
And then guano.
Everything's better with a dash of bird guano.
And then water.
A bit of water.
Please.
Damn.
Please. No.
Destroyed that letter. I need to be more careful.
How many more drafts do we have?
I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye.
Heat the flask, capture the vapors. Let's say this is the last. Right? Maybe? Yeah, okay. So... Hey? Heated copper? Let's say lime. Let's go with lime again. Add heated copper. Add water.
A bit of water.
guano.
Everything's better with a dash of bird guano.
And then heat the flask, capture the vapors, and douse it with water. Please let this be it.
Damn, I destroyed that letter. I need to be
I'm just going to Google it. I can't figure it out. Okay. Hello Google, I need you. So Witcher 2, letter, authentication. Burnt lime, add water, cormorant guano. Okay. Okay, so I was getting closer. So my last trial there was almost correct, but instead of adding the heated copper, I should have added the lime instead. And yeah, we're out of we're out of draft letters, so let us test Baron Kimbolt's letter now.
The die and apply it to the letter.
Okay, so lime. Add burnt lime.
A little burnt lime.
Add water.
A bit of water.
Guano.
Everything's better with a dash of bird guano.
Heat and then douse with water.
Wait for it to dissolve. Smells like piss, but
there
it
we
worked. The sheet's orange, not blue. The letter's fake. Kimbolt had nothing to do with this.
Alright. Now let's just talk to Kimbolt and then we'll end the stream. Since it's already 2 hours. And we will just continue it tomorrow. I hate to tell you this, but you're right.
You were right, Baron. The letter's forged.
Of course I was right.
Shut up.
I would never seek to hurt Boosie. Bastard or not, he is still a child. Your payment, Witcher. I want you to look into another matter.
Okay. So I'm trying to understand Baron Kimbolt's character here. So as long as he's dealing with the noble, like, he would act nobly. Because I doubt that if Boosie was just a peasant child that he would be as kind to him. I guess it's just the way he grew up, the way he was reared. So what would that be?
What would it involve?
Count Linus Maravel. You've heard the name?
Young,
yep.
Capable, handsome.
Yeah. Yes, all that and more. And he's ambitious to a fault. Right after the Temerian delegation arrived in Loch Ween, his people began visiting the Nilfgaardian camp regularly.
Are you suggesting Maravel's a traitor?
We are all entitled to communicate with the ambassador without chagrin and openly, as court and diplomatic protocols allow. Yet the Count's multiple messengers, the letters traveling to and fro, it reminds me more of a complicated courtship.
You're curious to know the content of those letters.
I want you to learn the Count's plans. The man would sell his mother to please the Emperor. Find out what Maravel's messenger is carrying. If treason is involved, you must alert John Natalis.
Okay.
You will be generously rewarded, I assure you.
Natalis, I trust. So if he wants us to report to Natalis, then I think, okay, that's okay.
How do I locate this messenger?
Look for my man Aldridge by the fountain here in the camp. He'll point the mage out to you.
Okay, I'll do it.
All right, I'll look into it.
Oh, what is this?
My lord, we know where they are. What are your orders?
Bloody wonderful day. Assemble your men and resolve this once and for all.
May I ask what that was all about? I bet not, but...
We're off to hunt.
Okay, see you. Who are they talking about? So yeah, we are going to end the stream here, but not before I Google who this voice actor is, because he's really familiar. Baron Kimbolt, voice actor. He's probably again another character here in this very game. Voice actor. Would it even list him? Not really sure right now. I don't see him yet. Voice. So okay, so I see his name, but no. This is the Polish actor, I think. I probably should do this off stream, right? So yeah, we'll do that off stream. I'll tell you who he is tomorrow. But till then, thank you so much. Of course, Flo, thank you for watching. Oh, a great stream to put in the background while playing mobile games. Yeah, thank you, Flo. Best stream to watch, or in this case, don't watch. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm happy as long as you're here. And I do the same. I mean, whenever I watch on Twitch, I just really actually listen and not watch. Yes, yeah, thank you. And Procyon as well, and the others, whoever you are who are watching, thank you so much. We'll see each other again tomorrow. Hopefully, till then, stay good and have a great day. Goodbye.